Welcome dear student. Now we can see the chapter National Income Accounting from Part A, Introductory Macroeconomics. This National Income chapter has two parts. One is theoretical part and another one is numerical part. Let us start the theoretical part, which contains basic concepts, national income aggregates and methods of calculating national income. The basic concepts contains the fundamental economic activities, that is production, consumption, distribution and exchange, which has the four sectors known as households, enterprises, government and external sector, which includes export and import. Here for calculating national income, we should have the knowledge about production. So this production, it is from the earlier aspect we can explain this production. Now we know that the father of economics is Adam Smith, and his famous book known as An Inquiry into Nature and Cause of Wealth of Nation. Here the wealth of nation, it can be explained in two aspects, in the earlier aspect and in the modern aspect. In the earlier aspect, the wealth of nation denotes the possession of natural resources, which includes natural resources deposits, that is mineral deposits, forest resources and fertile land. And in modern aspect, the national income denotes the transformation of resources, that is the flow of production which generates income and wealth. If we see the earlier aspect, that is the possession of resources, based on this possession of resources, we cannot classify the countries into rich and poor country. Rich in mineral resource countries like Latin America and Africa, they comes under the underdeveloped countries. But many developed countries have very limited natural resources. We cannot classify the countries based on this possession of resources, but we can classify the countries based on the production of goods and services. In modern times, the flow of production arises out of production of goods and services by small to large enterprises, which is one of the sector of the economy. And this enterprises, it may be a single person or maybe a large number of people producing a small object like a pin to a largest object like aeroplane, automobiles, etc. And services like doctors, engineers and lawyers. So these enterprises, they are producing these goods and sell it in the market to the consumer. So the consumer is another sector of the economy. Here the goods may be a final good or intermediate. That is, the goods are either used for consumption by the household or by the producer for further production. For example, we are using the ready-made garments which we cannot get it directly. The farmer, he is producing the cotton and he sells the cotton to the spinning mill. In the spinning mill, they are transforming the cotton into yarn. And the textile mills, they are getting the yarn and they are transforming it into the ready-made garments. So here the ready-made garment is a final good and the yarn and cotton are the intermediate goods. Okay, now we can classify the goods into final and intermediate goods. That is, again the final good is classified into consumer goods and capital good. Let us understand this concept by differentiating them, which is as follows.